Bishop Michael Nazir Ali, former Bishop of Rochester and now President of Oxtrad, highlighted the worrying trend of eroding freedoms of belief in the Islamic world and in the West when he addressed a meeting in Parliament attended by MPs, politicians and leaders of human rights organisations. Bishop Michael highlighted a number of disturbing cases of persecution taking place around the world, including in Eritrea.
People being imprisoned in containers, left out in the heat of the day and the cold of the night, torture, beatings, all sorts of things.
He went on to highlight the significant amounts of persecution taking place in the Islamic world.
80% of the persecution of Christians that is taking place today is taking place in the Islamic world. This is about a comprehensive political, social and economic ideology. That is what Islamism is, that is creating many of the difficulties that people are facing today.
Closer to home, Bishop Michael talked about the increasing amounts of cases in the UK where Christians are facing the consequences of expressing their beliefs.
There are now more than 100 cases where, for reasons of conscience, people have lost their jobs or lost their place in public life, on panels of experts, on the bench of magistrates and so forth. And it seems to me that this is a growing phenomenon. This is not going to decrease, it will increase in terms of people who will be affected.
So what did people take away from this challenging evening?
I think we've all had issues raised this evening, perhaps on issues of persecution among Christians abroad that maybe we didn't fully realise the extent of it.
And what Michael had to say today about what the church needs to do for our persecuted brothers and sisters was really helpful, and I appreciated it very much.
It's really encouraging to hear all the different experiences that Bishop Michael has had, and especially to hear the connection between the situation in the UK and what's going on in the world church with persecution around the world.
Today's meeting has been very valuable. For instance, for the first time, I've actually discovered some of the severe incidents of marginalisation for Christians in this country.
Bishop Michael said now is the time for all Christians to work together towards freedom of belief around the world and in the UK.
Well, not just tonight, but generally I think what we need is to mobilize Christian opinion, because there are enough Christians that if we all speak together about what is happening to the world and to this nation, then people will listen.